Cross court, swings it to the baseline. It's going to be no good on the shot from Morgan Lee. A nice rebound, though, and it's finished off inside. Belle Leonard on the board for Central Cast here, it looks like. As here's a baseline shot, good. Emma Lee's first two of the night. Inbound comes into Lee. Cross-court pass sets up a corner three by Holzer, and it rattles home. Rylie Holzer's first points of the night come from the left corner by Kailey McKinnon, just checked into the game. The post back out for a mid-range jump shot, and that's also good from Emma Lee. Up, cross-court pass. Now McKinnon gets it back from the right wing. That shot is going to bounce in from three. Have on this roster for Maple Valley as it's worked down low for Cotton, no good. And the rebound by Hovelson, tries to dribble out of it, and it's turned over, and it's picked up by Cotton, and she lays it in. Score. This is Holzer out on top, feeds it back for McKinnon, straight on three. That one's good. Kailey McKinnon a three, now makes it 17-11. Down to five, it's Cotton. Long cross-court pass, Leonard sets up Emma Lee from the baseline. Yes, that will count at the buzzer, and so ends the first quarter, 19-13. Squirrels come up with the rebound. Here's a long pass ahead. Smith cutting to the basket, lays it in. An early season MVP of sorts when the Squirrels were 2-1. DeConte Smith gets her first 2 point there. As it's worked to the baseline, Smith hop step into the lane, scores again. Consecutive baskets for DeConte Smith makes it 23-15. Holzer sends it right back her way and lets go a three and knocks it down. And now the Squirrels setting up in a press. 26-17 they lead after that last three. And it's ripped away by Richter. Nicely done. An on-ball steal leads to 2 points at the other end, and we'll get a timeout from Nathan Hoots. Squirrels out to an 11-point first half lead. Holzer for McKinnon. Smith at the elbow, feeds it back outside. The defense collapses, and that's what happens. That's another three for Kailey McKinnon.
That's pretty on. I've listened to a few games.
There's Smith again. She's already up to 6 points in this quarter off the bench. 3-point attempt is long from Hovelson. And now ahead of the pack, it's a 2-on-0, and Rylie Holzer will lay this one in. Best player so far in this one, except this time she's stripped away by Leonard. Has another Squirrel with her, and it's Richter to lay it in the evening. Squirrels working it down low. Jalen Cotton can't bank it in. Boer on the offensive glass can finish. Second free throw's no good. Hovelson tracks down the rebound. And that ball was dribbled off the foot of a Squirrel player, and it's worked back over to Rylie Holzer, and she's able to beat the buzzer, but now Leonard with another steal. Into the middle now, that's stolen away by Lee. Now a 2-on-1 as it's fed down low and banked off the glass by Isabel Leonard. Little head fake from Holzer. Leonard into the lane, feeds it for Boer underneath the basket, lays it in. Plenty of outstretched hands from this Raider defense. Gibson set up for a baseline jump shot. She rattles it home. Plenty of free throws in the fourth quarter. If this trend keeps up, here's a pass read and stolen by Richter, and she lays it in at the other end. Steal for Smith, feeding it down low for Richter. Had a layup but fumbled the pass. Now right wing, a three on the way. Good from Rylie Holzer. As here's Lee getting a screen from Leonard, getting to the basket and puts it in. He feeds it ahead to Rylie Holzer. The Squirrels break the press, and it's down low for Lexi Boer. Nice unselfish pass.
EMA.
And there she is at the other end, knocks this mid-range shot down. Richter cuts to the paint, nicely done, feeding it inside for Emma Lee. 1:15 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Follow the bouncing ball as it's picked up by Boer and has Jalen Cotton ahead of the pack. And she lays this one in. The Squirrels try to attempt another shot. They will. From the left corner, it's a three. And for good measure, it's good. Jalen Cotton puts it in. This one will count if it goes, and it does not at the buzzer, and that is the end of this game. As they set up again in their offense. Central Cass extending a zone as here's a baseline shot good from Courtney Hovelson, their first field goal of the night, and they take a 3-2 lead. Lee for Bohr at the free throw line, a dangerous pass. The ball was tipped, and a pileup of players on the floor. It's picked up by Hovelson. She has a clear path to the basket, and she lays it in. More cross-court passes. Here's Hovelson from the baseline. That's going to take a couple bounces off the rim and fall in. Hovelson has the hot hand so far in this. It'll come near side in the left corner. Nearly turned over again. Here's a shot from mid-range, bouncing in. A favorable bounce for Kailey Janish.
That was Kailey McKinnon, wasn't it? On that last bucket.
Might have gotten myself turned around as here's a basket inside for Emma Ticky.
Get down there.
Quick inbound, the three is long, but the putback is good from Maddie Olson, number 50.
Camera and fix the scoreboard at the same time.
Into the lane, this is Wetch from mid-range, rattles that one home. Chloe Wetch's first two of the night. Hovelson guarded by Gibson, little spin move. Feeds it over to the left wing. That one's good from Kailey Janish. Hovelson, little spin move at the top of the three-point line. A nice finish as she adds to her already impressive first half with another basket. Then nearly lost it, was able to get it back. This will be a long two if it goes in, and it does for Maddie Olson. Quick inbound, and it's good. Courtney Hovelson. Tara Richmond feeds it back for the three, no good. Rebounded though by Maddie Olson and is able to bank it in. This for the rest of the game. As the inbound comes in, here's a layup good from Courtney Hovelson, playing with her 4 fouls. Down to 16 on the shot clock. Setting up for a mid-range jump shot and rattling it home is Kailey Janish. Screened by Olson, gets the pass on the entry pass from Pomeran. Olson lays it in. It's free throws and injuries that the clock will stop for. Here's a three. So the clock will continue to run nonetheless, as that is Bojachowski. Better of late. A hard screen there from Olson and a lay-in here for Lindsay Palmer. This is Bosch feeding it on the left wing. That is good. Jordan Ewine, her first two of the night, into the game for the first time for Central Cass, is now it's Bosch at the other end with an opportunity to lay it in, and she knocks this one down. Back to a 23-point margin, under a minute remaining. Right corner, a three, good from Michelle Bojachowski.